Baker Brothers has actually been the only people we've used to service our needs since we've lived in this house for about 8 years. We actually had a first experience with them about 5 years ago when we had some plumbing problems. They were just wonderful. Everyone from the people who worked in the office to the techs that came out were just great. So when we had another problem come up, they were the first people I would call. I didn't even think about calling anybody else. I didn't really care what anyone else had to say because I knew Baker Brothers would take real good care of us. And my husband and I trust them in our house when we're here and when we're not here. And to not oversell us or tell us that we have problems we don't really have, which is the most important reason we continue to call them and use them exclusively. We had some problems with our hot water heater. We didn't want to wait until it flooded. And so even though we're in the middle of a pandemic and this wasn't really a urgent concern, we called them and asked them to come out. Not only were they able to come out that afternoon, they told me, they'll call, they'll let you know when they're about 30 minutes out. And then so you'll know they're on their way. In less than an hour, I got a text message letting me know that the agent was on their way, even with a link telling me exactly where the location was so I could track it. When they got to my house, they were labeled in their Baker Brothers gear as always. So as soon as I looked out the window, I knew exactly who they were. He introduced himself. He had on a mask. He had on gloves and of course the booties to make sure that our house didn't get dirty. And both of the people had on masks, which they kept on the whole entire time. Are always very courteous and ask us questions or explains things if we're not sure about it. The process was simple, easy. In a couple hours, we had a new hot water heater and they were out of here. I told them I hope I don't have to contact them again, but of course, if I do, they're the first ones I always call. And I recommend Baker Brothers to all my family, friends. I get on Nextdoor after each time they come out and let everyone in the neighborhood know we had another successful service from Baker Brothers and that everyone should call them if they have any needs, whether it's plumbing or heating or air conditioner.
Call 214-342-1171. Baker Brothers makes great service fun.